hospitals, places of healing, places of hope. But what happens when these places become haunted by the past? What happens when the spirits of those who never left roam the halls? There's a darkness that clings to abandoned hospitals, a silence that's unnerving. It's in these forgotten spaces where whispers of the dead echo loudest, where shadows move just out of sight. Haunted hospitals fascinate us. They terrify us. They draw us into their mysteries, inviting us to confront the unknown. Are you brave enough to enter? Waverly Hills Sanatorium stands on a hilltop in Kentucky. It's a looming shadow, a monument to suffering and sorrow. This abandoned tuberculosis sanatorium is considered one of the most haunted places in the world. Thousands died within its walls. Their pain, their fear, it lingers. It festers. Visitors and paranormal investigators tell stories of encounters with the restless spirits that call Waverly Hills home. Footsteps echo in the empty halls. Disembodied voices whisper through the darkness. The air turns cold, as if a presence has passed through. Across the Atlantic, another hospital stands with a dark past. Baylis-Heilstatten Hospital in Germany. Once a sprawling complex of over 60 buildings, it's now a decaying reminder of a turbulent history. Soldiers wounded in war, victims of disease, all sought solace within its walls, but many found only suffering and death. Now their tormented souls are said to wander the abandoned wards. People have reported seeing shadowy figures lurking in the windows. Whispers and moans seem to come from empty rooms. The air grows heavy with despair. One of the most chilling stories from Baylis-Heilstatten is about the ghost children. Visitors have reported seeing children playing in the overgrown courtyard. Their laughter carries on the wind, but as you get closer, they vanish. Some say these are the spirits of children who died during the hospital's time as a tuberculosis sanatorium. They're trapped, unable to move on from the place where they took their last breaths. The thought of these lost souls, forever young and forever trapped, sends shivers down your spine. Section 5. Cold spots and unexplained noises. Many haunted hospitals share common threads, eerie occurrences that defy explanation. Cold spots where the temperature drops suddenly. Unexplained noises, footsteps, whispers, screams that pierce the silence. Doors slam shut on their own. Objects move without reason. It's as if unseen hands are reaching out from beyond the grave, desperate to be noticed. These phenomena are more than just spooky stories. They're glimpses into a realm beyond our understanding, a world where the dead still walk among us. Section 6. The shadowy figure in the operating room. Back at Waverly Hills, there's a story that chills the blood. It's about the shadowy figure in the operating room. Nurses and doctors have reported seeing a dark figure standing in the corner of the room, watching their every move. Some say it's the spirit of a surgeon who performed horrific experiments on patients. Others believe it's a patient who died on the operating table, their soul unable to find peace. Whatever it is, the shadowy figure in the operating room is a terrifying reminder that some places are best left undisturbed. Section 7. A nurse still on duty. Another well-known story from Waverly Hills involves a nurse named Mary Lee. She was a dedicated nurse who worked tirelessly to care for her patients during the tuberculosis epidemic. It's said that she hanged herself in the hospital after contracting tuberculosis. The disease was rampant, and the fear of it was palpable. Mary Lee, like many others, succumbed to the despair that came with the diagnosis. Now her spirit is said to roam the halls, still tending to the sick and dying. Her dedication to her patients was so strong that even in death, she couldn't leave them behind. People have reported seeing a woman in a white uniform walking the halls at night. These sightings are often accompanied by a feeling of calm, as if Mary Lee's presence is still providing comfort to those in need. Some have even felt her presence, a gentle touch on their arm or a whisper in their ear. These encounters are often described as soothing, a stark contrast to the usual fear associated with ghostly apparitions. Is Mary Lee still trying to fulfill her duties, even in death? Her spirit seems to be a guardian of sorts, watching over the hospital and its visitors. Or is she searching for something she lost within the walls of Waverly Hills? Perhaps she is looking for peace, or maybe she is trying to find a way to move on from the tragedy that befell her. The story of Mary Lee is a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made by healthcare workers, both past and present. Her tale is one of dedication, tragedy, and an enduring spirit that continues to touch the lives of those who encounter her. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the legend of Mary Lee is a testament to the human spirit's resilience and the lasting impact of those who dedicate their lives to helping others. As the moon casts its glow over the old hospital, one can't help but wonder if Mary Lee is still there, watching over the halls she once walked, ensuring that no one feels alone in their time of need. Her story is a haunting yet beautiful reminder that sometimes the bonds we form in life can transcend even death, leaving an indelible mark on the places we once called home. Section 8. The Little Girl Who Seeks Her Teddy Bear. This is not just a tale of fear, but one of sorrow and longing. Not all ghost stories are about malevolent spirits. Some are simply heartbreaking. They remind us of the innocence lost and the emotions that linger even after life has ended. Like the story of the little girl at Baylitz Heilstatten, who's said to be searching for her lost teddy bear. This hospital, once a place of healing, now stands as a monument to forgotten memories and lingering spirits. Visitors have reported hearing a child's voice calling out for Barchen, the German word for teddy bear. The echoes of her voice travel through the empty hallways, a haunting reminder of her endless search. Some have even felt a tug on their clothing, as if the little girl is asking for their help. It's as though she reaches out from the past, hoping someone will finally bring her the comfort she seeks. It's a reminder that even in death, we still hold on to the things that brought us comfort in life. The scattered toys and dusty rooms tell a story of a time when laughter filled the air, now replaced by silence and shadows. And sometimes, all a lost soul needs is a little kindness to find peace. Perhaps one day someone will find her teddy bear and bring it to her, allowing her spirit to finally rest. Until then, her story continues to touch the hearts of those who visit, a poignant reminder of the enduring power of love and the innocence of childhood. Section 9. The Haunting of Room 502. This room has a history that sends chills down the spine of anyone who dares to enter. Room 502 at Waverly Hills is infamous. The building itself, with its decaying walls and eerie silence, sets the stage for the unsettling events that have been reported over the years. It's where a pregnant nurse is said to have taken her own life. The story goes that she was overwhelmed by despair and saw no way out, leading her to end her life in this very room. Now, it's said to be one of the most active paranormal hotspots in the entire building. Paranormal investigators from around the world have come to room 502, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. Visitors have reported feeling an overwhelming sense of dread when they enter the room. Some say the air feels heavier and a cold chill runs down their spine as soon as they step inside. Objects move on their own. Electronic devices malfunction. Cameras and other equipment often stop working or capture inexplicable phenomena. And some have even claimed to have been touched or pushed by an unseen force. These experiences leave visitors shaken, questioning what they thought they knew about the world. Room 502 is a stark reminder that some wounds run so deep, even death can't heal them. The pain and suffering that occurred here seem to have left a permanent mark on the room. The pain and despair linger, trapped within those four walls. It's as if the room itself has absorbed the sorrow and refuses to let it go, creating an atmosphere that is both haunting and tragic. Many believe that the nurse's spirit is still present, unable to find peace. Her story is a tragic one, and her presence is felt by those who visit room 502. Some visitors have reported seeing her apparition, a fleeting glimpse of a figure in white, standing silently in the corner of the room or appearing in mirrors. Others have found mysterious handprints on the windows and walls, as if someone is trying to reach out from the other side. Seances and other attempts to communicate with the spirits have yielded chilling results, with messages that seem to come from beyond the grave. The flickering of candles, the sudden drops in temperature, and the inexplicable sounds all add to the eerie atmosphere of room 502. The room remains a place of mystery and fear, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit and the lingering presence of those who have passed on. As night falls, Waverly Hills takes on an even more sinister appearance, with shadows that seem to move and whispers that seem to come from nowhere. Room 502 stands as a chilling reminder of the past, a place where the line between the living and the dead seems to blur. Enter if you dare, but be prepared to leave with more questions than answers, and perhaps a lingering sense of unease that will follow you long after you've left. Section 10. The allure of the unknown. Haunted hospitals hold a strange allure. Perhaps it's the tangible connection to the past, the remnants of lives lived and lost, or maybe it's the thrill of the unknown, the possibility of catching a glimpse of something beyond our understanding. Whatever the reason, these places draw us in. They make us question our beliefs, confront our fears, and consider the possibility that death may not be the end. Section 11. The mystery remains. The stories of haunted hospitals are more than just spooky tales. They're windows into the human experience, reminders of our own mortality and the mysteries that lie beyond the veil of death. Will we ever truly understand what happens to us after we die? Do our spirits linger, seeking solace or closure? These questions have haunted humanity for centuries, and perhaps within the crumbling walls of these forgotten hospitals, we might just find some answers. But be warned, once you step inside a haunted hospital, you may never look at the world the same way again.